Experts say spring is really the best time to move. So if you're preparing to sell your house or you're in the market to buy one, this segment is for you. Matt Ferris from Ferris Law Group and Cindy O'Gorman from Ebby Holiday are back with us to kind of guide us through this. Good to see you both. Thank you for being here. So many people are tempted to try to do it on their own, but why do you really need to use a realtor?
You know, there's so much more to buying and selling a home than just looking at pretty homes like a lot of people think. But a realtor can help you with pricing, with financing issues, inspection issues, appraisal issues. So there's always something that you need an expert to help you with.
Well, and from a contract standpoint, the Texas Real Estate Commission has a form contract that licensed real estate agents can use. And there are many blanks to be filled in that contract, very complex issues, and the last thing you want to have happen is leave something blank because it leaves the contract ambiguous. Understand what you're selling. There's a whole exclusions paragraph in the contract where, like draperies, you think you're taking your draperies with you, but if you don't exclude that in the contract, the buyer gets to buy those draperies. So little things like that. The effective date of the contract, a lot of times we see that date left blank. And what that does is it could extend the option period. If the period the buyer has to look at the house and get their earnest money back if they decide not to buy the house, if the effective date's blank, then it's ambiguous.
So something that seems like such a small omission or mistake can really make or break the deal?
The seller thinks the option period's 7 days. Well, if the effective date's blank, the buyer's going to come back and say, hey, it's blank. We have really 20 days to look at your house.
Wow.
So
if you're in the market to sell and you need to find the right realtor, that's kind of an art as well. Not everybody is right for every buyer or seller. How do you go about finding the right realtor for you?
You definitely want somebody that's full-time in the business, that's knowledgeable in your market area, and you want somebody that has the wherewithal to market your property, advertise it, and a strong negotiator is important.
Now, so we've made the decision, we have the partnership. How long should we give the realtor to get some action on the property for us?
Typical listing agreement is 6 months.
Okay, so what do you do when you get to that 6-month mark if you're not happy?
If you're happy with your agent, you should extend that because they've put in time and money into advertising and marketing. If you're not happy, then you need to start interviewing other agents.
Okay, so when you sit down with the realtor to decide how to list your home in terms of price, what's that process all about? Let me direct that one to you as well, Matt.
Well, I mean, when you have a very experienced real estate agent, they're going to know because they're going to do what's called a comparative market analysis, CMA. And so they look at your market, your specific market. You can't look at the entire city of Dallas or Fort Worth. You've got to look at your specific market. And so a trained real estate agent knows how to run those CMAs and provide you with a price. Because if you list it too high, it's going to sit on the market, and then people start thinking, hey, something's wrong. What's wrong with this house?
Well, and that also takes the emotion out of it, doesn't it, to work with experts? Because my home is my home. It's my baby. Yeah. It's I have memories there, and it's the greatest house in the world to me. But to work with a professional helps take that element out of it and really come up with the right price.
Well, and you have to compare the amenities. The updates that one has over another one, the view, whether you have a pool, a large yard. There's just a lot of factors that go into pricing, and somebody will say, oh, my neighbor's house is priced at this, but they aren't taking into consideration all the differences in the homes.
Sure. How's the market in general right now? How quickly are homes moving?
We're seeing a lot of multiple offers and homes sell within actually the first week. It's amazing, but typically it's been taking 6 months to a year. And recently, if you price it right and if it's in show condition, they're selling very quickly.
And how's the foreclosure market affecting the overall market in general, Matt?
Well, and that's a good question. I mean, we're seeing some price increase in appreciation, which is nice.
Right.
There is still some shadow inventory out there, meaning properties that are still in the foreclosure process or seriously delinquent loans that haven't even entered the foreclosure process. So there is still that inventory out there that has kept prices lower. But as that inventory comes onto the market and is sold, we'll see more price appreciation. So
a lot of short sales out there too.
Are there?
Yeah.
We're certainly a far cry from where we were a couple years ago.
No
huh?
doubt
Yeah.
about
Oh,
Amen.
it's
Yes.
much, much better. Very optimistic.
Yes, thank you both very much. So Ferris Law Group with us every Friday here on D-Living to answer all of your real estate questions. And you can find them online, ferris-lawgroup.com.